Hey guys, thanks for tuning in Pixel Rich Games, and in this episode, I want to share with you how I optimized item duplication glitching to suit me. That may suit you as well. The reason I chose these methods is very simple. They are the fastest for me, all things considered. If this is the first video you're seeing about item duplication, let me give you a brief background. There are two types of duplication glitches. The first duplicates weapons, one hand, two hand, bow, shield, etc. The second dupes items, specifically the ones you can attach to your arrows. Not everything is on this list, like butterflies, frogs, and the likes. But it's still a very long list to work with, and it does include high value items like diamonds that sell for a lot. First point that you need to know is, if you only want to glitch weapons and such, then you're good with the weapon duplication glitch. However, if you want to dupe items, you will need to learn both these glitches. But don't despair, it's a lot easier than it sounds. I actually think this is more consistent and stable than the Breath of the Wild bow lightning arrow duplication glitch. Also faster to set up. Okay, let's focus on the first glitch first. Things that you'll need to do this effectively are the following. You'll need the rubber armor set or the lightning helm. I do prefer using the armor set for less damage while doing this. And yes, we'll be taking a tiny bit of damage while doing it. This set is pretty easy to get. Just clear these 3 caves. 1. 2. And 3. No need to upgrade them, they're good out of the box. Next, you'll need Link's house right outside of Tarrytown. The more display rooms you get to store your weapons, the better. But you only need at least 1 for each type. Then we also need a shock emitter. You can get this real quick on the Sky Island with a gum dispenser right next to Typhlo Tower. Next is the hardest to get, a tree branch. Kidding. Last is the weapon or weapons that you want to do. In this example, I'm going with the 5-shot lynel bow, cause this is also what we will be needing in the second glitch. You can use a 3-shot bow, but 5 is always better. If you need help farming lynels to get their 5-shot, I have a lynel guide out. I'll leave a link to that vid in the description box below. Okay, glitch 1, step 1. Take out a shock emitter and place it in front of the weapon slot where you want to perform the deed. No need to be super precise with the placement. You only need to check for 2 things. First is the thing can actually shock you. I mean, its position. And second, you have to be near enough the display spot so that the display option pops up. Sorry, first was to wear the full rubber set and then place the emitter. Then equip your tree branch and hit the emitter to turn it on. Then draw your 5-shot bow, and you should see the shock emitter go a bit crazy on the bow. Once you see that, that's your cue to open your inventory and then unequip 1 piece of your rubber set. Then go to your bow inventory and select an empty slot. I don't know why, but I do find more success if I do this rather than going straight to the next step after taking off my helm. After this, when you're ready, press B, then mash A. The idea is to get yourself shocked while putting the bow on the display. If you're successful, a copy should fly back, and another should be on the display. Okay, pick up the copy that flew back. Link should auto-equip this. Then go to another display spot and put it there. It doesn't matter if you swap it with an existing display, just don't use the other copy of your dupe. I hope that made sense. The reason why I do this is there are a lot of times when I go pick up both copies, the one that flew back and the one on the display with the shock emitter underneath it. The game deletes one of them and that just wastes a lot of time. So once you put the copy you made on a display, that item becomes a unique original item and will no longer get deleted. Now you can get the other copy and use it again for the next round. By the way, the reason I listed the tree branch as a must-have is because an actual weapon will move the shock emitter when you turn it on or off, and that'll make you pick it up and prep it again in every attempt. You can fix that by building a contraption that can hold the emitter in place, but I find using a tree branch much less of a hassle. This is the same method I use to dupe weapons and shields. Okay, that's that. I hope I was thorough enough. Time to go to Glitch 2 for item duplication. What we need here are your 5-shot bows, as many as you want. 10 heart points. If you have lower, you will need to do some shrines to upgrade to 10. And then we need to do some location unlocking. If you're like me with very little stamina and with even smaller battery, you will need to cook some stamina food to help you in the next part. Having Toolin unlocked also makes this much easier. The armor set for gliding faster is also useful here if you have it, but you don't really need it. Stamina food is still better. Okay, once you're ready, head over to the Rabella Wetland Skyview Tower. Then mark this spot on your map. It's better to use pins so you can see the general direction on your minimap. If you look at the sky map, this place is actually covered with some nasty clouds, which also helps you know if you're headed in the right direction. The name of the place where we want to go is called Dragon Head Island. Once you get here, you'll get a glimpse of this building. A shrine should be inside under it, so try to remember and imagine the location because visibility here is so bad. Unlock the shrine for the fast travel. No need to complete it. Slash these to get into the next room where there is a door that requires 10 hearts to open. After opening the door, unlock and get this helm. The idea is to bring this to the location it's pointing to. No need to worry, we have everything we need here to do this. Walk down and don't forget to bring the thing with you, and then you will need to build something like this to help you fly across. Pro tip, don't just put the helm on your aircraft, stick it to it, so it doesn't fall off while you fly. After building this, glide over to the next location, Tobios Hollow. Just follow the light. That sounded a bit wrong, feels like we're gonna die or something, but we won't, so don't sweat it. With no upgrades to my battery, I used up a total of 12 Zonite charges to make it to our destination. Check if you have enough before doing this. Have some 5 extra charges just in case. Now that we're here, take the helm off from our right and bring it to its stand where the laser pointer is pointing. The platform will bring you to the depths where we went past the area for item duplication. Once you hit the ground, attach the helm to the thing and unlock the light route before leaving for future use. After doing these, we can just fast travel out of here and back to Rabella Wetland Skyview Tower. This time, we'll glide straight to Tobio's Hollow. You can stop over some sky islands on the way to get some stamina back and get some life-saving fairies while you're here. Wearing the stealth armor set to collect them makes this so much easier. Okay, let me go back on track. This is the same tunnel where we traveled earlier with the owl-looking helm. At around 144 depth is where the magic happens. You can skip this next step if you're really good at picking up moving loot, but for me, I made this to minimize the loot that I'm not able to catch. I'm also planning to upgrade this with stakes to use less material and stop the whole thing from falling into the void. I made this up in some stables, so just go to one and make a giant catch basin of your own. If you have the travel medallion unlocked, this is the time to whip it out so you wouldn't need to glide your way back here when you need to do this again. This is why a 5-shot bow is better. We are able to make more copies of the item we attach to our arrows twice as fast. You do have to consider that bigger items like this Horribling Gut tend to destroy 2 copies because they're just too big. So, in this case, switching to a 3-shot bow is okay if you have one in your inventory. I tend to just shoot 5 all the time. Eyes are a breeze to dupe here because they shoot straight, so they pile up really good. I find that shooting 4 perfect 5-shot sets to be optimal because shooting more will just delete some that are already there, which decreases our dupe yield. You also need to watch out for items that explode like the Fire Choo Choo Jelly. They'll destroy your catch basin, so if you want to dupe them last. Bomb plants or flowers, whatever that is, don't even do it. They'll explode when they fall, so there's no point. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you got all the things I wanted to share with you. And by the way, I have like 99% non-sub views, so if you find this video useful, show some support to your boy here and click the subscribe button and like the vid while you're at it. Alright, everyone stay safe and God bless us all. See you in the next one. PRG out.